Hello to another Wednesday Calypso Live stream, and in the chat I can see Fish and Chips Gaming Moin. Is this Tropico 2042 trailer reveal stream? Why? Oh, it's just because the headline is Spacebase Startopia with special guest and Voucher. Yeah, so it's another reveal. Reveal stream, but special guest, yes, it's the first time with me, long planned, and now it became reality with me. He is the product manager here. Timo, hi, how are you?
Thanks for the introduction. I am a product manager. So that's right.
The product.
I'm so happy to be here. It's such a pleasure, such an honor, and finally we made it. So yeah.
Yes.
Unfortunately, you all guys will just be able to hear my lovely voice. So you have to bear with that.
Yes, next time. If the times will change, then the people can see you in as a physical Timo here in the stream. I hope so. Yes, I call you the product manager because you were responsible that I have access to all the Calypso games for free. Suddenly, like magic, in my Steam account, bam!
That's actually, that's my main responsibility at Calypso. Making sure that everyone has games to play.
Yes, that's really nice, and I can definitely use it. And when we get the retail versions, it's also pretty cool to put a nose in your guy's office. So, is there a retail version for me? Or that's also pretty cool, making my collection of games a lot bigger at home. Yeah, and actually, I play a lot of games from us on the Nintendo Switch because it's my preferred console, and I did some VODs where I played Tropico 6 on the Nintendo Switch because I have to learn this game. You cannot work at Calypso and you cannot play Tropico 6. Do you have a favorite Calypso game, Timo?
I think I stated this before. My favorite Calypso series is actually Dungeons. So a huge fan of the Realm Forge Studios games. Mm-hmm. Enjoyed Dungeons very much. Of course, the first Dungeons installment was quite different to the follow-ups to Dungeons 2 and Dungeons 3. I really love the combination of being a dungeon lord and having the entire overworld at your disposal in an RTS game. So that's really, I love those games, and I think those are really, besides Tropico, of course I also played Tropico, but those are the games that I played the most, I guess, out of all the Calypso games. So Dungeons 2 and Dungeons 3, all-time favorites.
Yes, especially the humor is great from Realm Forge.
Yeah, as you can see in Spacebase Startopia.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, so we are in space today. Yes, my favorite Calypso game is Immortal Realms because it brought me back to that turn-based strategy. Really enjoy that game. Also playing it on the Nintendo Switch. And when we are talking about the Nintendo Switch, we both saw this one, Spacebase Startopia, a first version on the Nintendo Switch these days, and we announced that it will come later. So the very important was the PC, the Xbox, and the PlayStation version, and then we try to take our time to create a Switch version, and it looks really good.
Absolutely, it's coming. It's definitely coming. It's and you mentioned Switch before. It's also one of my favorite go-to consoles right now because it's really just so easy to switch it on. Unintended. But then playing all these games, not necessarily on the go, but on the couch, on the sofa, in bed late at night when you're sleepless. It just always works out, and the games are fantastic. And I think we at Calypso can bring really an entirely new genre to the platform as well, with our strategy games, simulation games, which we are famous for. So I think all our Switch games so far have been quite a success. And despite some initial skepticism, of course, because the complex gameplay on such a small device, it's actually working out. So these games are working. They're perfectly playable. Same content as you get on the big consoles, so to say. So I'm very much looking forward to Spacebase Startopia on my Switch. It's coming later this year.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm looking forward for that. And yes, once I owned a PS4, and then I sold it and switched to the Nintendo Switch. But yes, last or 2 weeks ago, I bought another PlayStation 4. Okay, another thing. So we had our guest. So goodbye, Timo. No.
That's all, folks.
That's all. Goodbye. Nice to hear you.
Thanks for the fish.
And the next thing is the voucher, and I will repeat it a couple of times in this stream. We have a special voucher. So if you go to our Calypso store, you visit the Calypso Media website and then to the store, and then if you purchase stuff for price point minimum of 49 euros, US dollars or pounds, or you purchase Spacebase Startopia for PC, then I have a special voucher. You have to check out via this voucher, and if you type in Evil for free, I will type that into the super chat now. Evil for free. This is the voucher, and then you will get Dungeons 2 for free. But you also have to put Dungeons 2 in your no, what's the name? In your der Einkaufswagen.
In the basket. Not in the bin, not in the recycle bin, but in the...
So if you're gonna buy stuff, soundtracks, whatever, games, and then you recognize, oh, there is more than
your shopping cart.
Your shopping, yeah, that's the word. Thanks.
Your virtual shopping cart.
Your virtual shopping cart. Yes, you purchase soundtracks, games, etc., and now you see, oh, the price is over 49. Then you can put Dungeons 2 in your shopping cart as well, and then you can use that voucher, and then there is this minus 18 or so dollars, euros, and this game is also used. If you have any question how to get to this game with this voucher, so feel free to ask.
Dungeons 2 for 3. you get my
okay.
pun. Dungeons 2
for free. Yeah. This is 3. That's good. Yeah. Dungeons 2 for 3.
Who knows?
Yeah. You can get Dungeons 4 for free. Okay, today is not Dungeons Day. Today is Space Startopia. Space Startopia. And we do a mission. I have never played before. I played Space Startopia a lot, but not this particular mission. It's called Thunderdome. I would try it as
don't need another
the hero. We're two good singers, so watch out. So we can get into a little bit of
turning into the karaoke.
No, we will get some license problems, you know.
Oh yeah.
Because we're such a good duo, and We're too
Copyright
good.
strikes.
Yeah, so
incoming.
they will strike us very hard, I think. The Thunderdome.
Great
Yes.
movie, by the way.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Of
Really?
course, Fury Road is better, but Thunderdome, Beyond Thunderdome, also works out.
A little fun fact, a couple of people know because I mentioned it a couple of times, is that I have at home the cinema camera, or the cinema camera that was used a lot on Mad Max Fury Road.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. Okay,
Was it shot digitally?
yeah.
Okay.
Completely. They used, if you want to check out that and you have a little bit of a background, you know which camera is good for something. They use the Arri Alexa. This is the queen of the cameras. So most of the Oscar-nominated and movies winners were shot on the Arri Alexa because it renders out the best image of all digital cameras. No doubt about that. But it's a very huge, very heavy camera, and if you do a movie that is so action based and fast like Fury Roads, and then they only shot 40% of the movie with this Arri Alexa, and then they turned to smaller cameras like one Nikon DSLR I know, and the Blackmagic cinema camera, and this is the camera I own. Yeah, because it has quite a similar look to that Arri Alexa. Yeah, but it was completely shot digitally.
That's interesting because I think a lot of filmmakers are also going back to the good old analog film.
They want to. There are a lot of DOPs and directors that enjoy shooting digitally, especially Roger Deakins, who is one of the most famous DOPs, director of photographies. But there are a lot of people that want to shoot on film. The problem is that the company Red. Did you hear something about Red?
Yeah, it's also a camera maker, right?
That's right. This company is founded by Jared Land, who is also that founder of Oakley sunglasses.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and Jared Land founded this company, and they have a really, really strong marketing and salesmen and stuff, and they got deep into the production. To the producers and all that stuff, and they sold them the cameras, and they said, wow, this is nice, and they made a contract, so the next film has to be shot on this Red camera, and then the director came and said, yeah, I want to shoot that on film or any other camera, and they said, no, we have a contract with Red, so the directors had to shoot their movie on this camera, and they made that really, really clever and really good. And yeah, sometimes you do not have the choice, even as a director. What do we have in the...
Look at us getting sidetracked.
Okay,
It'll happen again, I think.
Yes.
But the connection is still there because Spacebase Startopia is also heavily influenced by all kinds of movies, especially science fiction movies. So yeah, it's perfectly fine to get sidetracked from time to time when speaking about these games.
Can you tell me some hints? I was not able to find some name. Yeah, some reference. I found some names.
Yeah, of course. I mean, the obvious one is but I'm sure you talked about that. So that's a
what is
reference to Hell from 2001: Space Odyssey.
Ah, okay, yes.
No,
and there is
that, Dave. Remember?
Oh, it's
AI,
yes.
I think it was one of the very first AIs presented in a movie that went kind of rogue. So it was really interesting. It still is very relevant today. So
it's too long ago. I saw this movie, and it is really long and yeah.
It's very spiritual in the end. So
that's right. Yeah. So I didn't I don't remember a lot of things from this movie, but I know it's very important for the whole movie industry. I realized there was a name of a planet mentioned in that game. I think this was something from Alien. I think.
Yeah, probably the where the colony was.
Yes.
They built the colony, or where they found the alien spaceship. What was it called?
Oh, I forgot.
It was kind of a code name, I think. LV429 or something. Acheron or something like that. The colony's name was Hadley's Hope.
Okay.
Built by not Tyrell Corporation. That's a different movie. By
that's Blade Runner. Yeah.
The company in Aliens, the bad company, the evil company.
Yes. Oh, come on.
Yeah, it's on the tip of my tongue.
That's
their slogan. I remember their slogan. It's building better worlds.
It's building better worlds.
Wayland-Yutani.
Wayland, yes. Wayland, yeah. Oh, come on. That's
classics.
That's right, yeah. A big fan. I think there is not any critics on the first Alien movie, in my opinion.
And the second one is the best sequel of any movie in movie history.
No.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Oh, no. I
changed my mind.
No, I'm not here to change your mind, but it's my my opinion. I think with Alien 2, it lasts for me a little too long until the true action starts. It's a fantastic movie, but for me the best sequel of all time is Blade Runner, the 20, the new one. That really kicked me. That hurt me on every level that you can imagine. That was my best sequel moment, and I never thought that they can create something like that out of a cult classic like Blade Runner.
Yeah, we're getting comments in the chat. It's the weekly Calypso movie podcast.
Yes, but we were not only here to sell you our stuff. You shall have a great time with us. You should enjoy you can discuss with us, and it's
Absolutely.
and why
Who cares
not
about these games?
Yes, just buy
Just
it. Go,
games.
yeah, just go to the Calypso store and buy them all. And by the way, you can type in Evil for free, the voucher, and then you get one of these nice games. Dungeons 2.
Dungeons 2 for free.
I typed the wrong word. Evil for free. This is the voucher if you purchase stuff on our Calypso store for if you purchase Spacebase Startopia or stuff for 40, 49 and higher, then you can also put Dungeons 2 into your shopping cart and then check out via the voucher. And Evil for free is the voucher. And then Dungeons 2 is yours forever, ever, ever.
That's a great offer.
Yeah, definitely. Can be at in Play Store, this voucher, Brenda Maria. No, this voucher is only for our Calypso store.
And also only for the PC version.
Only for the
Steam key.
Definitely, yes. It's a Steam key. Wait a second. So I can also give you the link to our website. Bam, our website, and then there is a searching field. There you can type in the game you want, or you can just click on games on top, and yeah, no problem for the answer. We are here for that, not only talking about movies. Okay, I will start that mission, Thunderdome.
It's the final mission of the campaign, right?
it's the final mission of the campaign, and it's the one I haven't played yet. Okay, and we have a competitor. This is all I have heard, and we have to earn more energy than him. Oh, it's mouse and keyboard. So I'm usually playing that stuff on controller. I think it's a little slow because I set the controls up for capturing footage. And so you need some cinematic movements. So first of all, I need a fuzzy charging station because I usually forget that, and then the trouble is on after a while. You were involved in that process of making that game? I've heard you were very deeply
at
involved.
Different stages. So yeah, the product, the game had a lot of different people assigned to it, apart from the talented and creative guys at Realmforge Studios, of course. So yeah, I got my chance to be very involved with the game at a certain stage, but this has been a long time ago, and it's evolved very much from there. So as with all games, so this is something that usually our fans out there, the customers, don't see the games in their early stages where still things are very rough around the edges, and you need a lot of imagination to really, be able to envision the final version of a game, because so many things are still placeholder and maybe not working. And I have to say, this game really turned out very nicely from the initial version. So yeah, very, very excited, and it was absolutely an honor to be working with Realmforge on the game, and maybe have some impact on some mechanics here and there. So
cool.
I think that they were only minor details, but yeah, it's really nice to see how basically everyone at Calypso, not only like producers and product managers, but also people from other departments can have an impact on our games when they play them, and someone says, okay, this is a feature that's just not fun, or this should be changed. Everyone at Calypso has their chance to make their voice heard, and that's something really, really nice about Calypso. So wherever you work at Calypso, in whatever department, you always get the chance to be heard, and yeah, every feedback is very valued.
Yeah, definitely. I'm visiting our QA department a couple of times during the week, because I need to know how good the games are, or when can we stream them, and then sometimes you're coming into their rooms and they say, well, we have the latest game here, and you like to try it out, and then, oh yes, cool, and that. So I had the chance to play some games long before they were launched, and that was really fun. Another thing was that for me it was very special. So there's a question. Okay, thanks Thunderdome. Pop culture reference when coming. An update for Spacebase Startopia. I don't know. I think we are not on the same level on consoles as on PC. So first, there will be an update for the consoles, for the Xbox. For example, there are some things to be updated.
Update 1.3 is still coming on consoles. So.
Yeah. Yes, and for me, very special was, and I showed that to my kids, that my name is in the end credits of Spacebase Startopia, and as a game fan, this is really, really nice, yeah. And they were very proud of me, my daughters.
I always tell my team, sometimes you have to take a step back and really take in that you are more or less working your dream job. You know, it's like we are all gamers, and this is our shared hobby, and we are all enthusiasts and play a lot of games, not only Calypso games, of course.
Yeah.
Then you take a step back and you realize, okay, I'm actually working my dream job, and I have a real impact on video games, on the content of games, and my name is there. I get credited. I have an impact on the games that are out there, and that's just amazing. I think it's
Definitely.
I personally love working in this industry because I think it's so different from any other industry, basically, because everyone working in the industry, after all, it's still a business, of course, but they're all kids, you know, playing video games.
Yes, that's
of course, we also make money playing video games and making video games, but it's a nice community, so to say.
So Patrick's part of video game history now, yes, and I will be a much stronger part in the near future, guys. Because I know that I will be a part of at least one
more games to come.
Yes. That's so cool. We know there are so many people
we could spill so many beans right now. We could tell
yes, but there are so many nice people in the stream that really enjoy Calypso games, and that's pretty cool. And it's so hard. They're asking me, and I see a lot of names every week, and that is so nice. And they're asking me, oh, when does this game come out? And so, I cannot. But I know so much more, and we're really looking forward, especially in this year, for some stuff. And this is the game we can pronounce Disciples, because we have an announcement trailer long time ago. It feels like.
You can wishlist it right now on Steam.
Yes, definitely. And Disciples.
Make sure to miss no update, no news on Disciples.
Yes, and that is a good chance to hear our channel, Calypso Live. Subscribe, and then as Patrick, main character for a new Calypso flagship franchise confirmed. Yes! Action Patrick. The hardest game ever. Most brutal.
Announced through that epic movie trailer guy. The man, the legend.
In a world.
In a world.
In a world. Oh yeah, that would be awesome. Yes, but it's really nice because my daughters, they also enjoy gaming, and then they saw my name in the end credits, and it was really nice. They were proud of me in a way, and that was that was really nice.
Back in the day, when we still had those printed manuals, you even had your name in the printed manual back then, when we still printed all the credits in the manuals.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's those days are long gone.
Yeah, that's right.
No more printed manuals.
But do you collect retail games, or are you?
I used to collect physical video games back in the day before the internet age, so to say, because there was no alternative. But with digital being so dominant right now and so convenient, I actually switched fully to digital for my games. So I rarely purchase any retail copies, especially on console, even if you sometimes pay a bit more than you would from the retail store, especially when there's not a sale ongoing, just to have that convenience of not switching the discs.
That's right.
That's the one main reason I actually go digital, because when you're in this industry, of course you play so many different games. You don't have that one go-to game. You play many games at the same time, so you have to switch constantly. I don't want to switch the disc for every other game.
Yeah, that's the point. That's what I'm saying all the time. But yesterday I purchased a retail version of a game. because it's a special game, and Vlad from our QA, he said, yeah, maybe you should purchase this game as a retail, because it's so 50% like it, 50% not, and if you don't like it, you can sell it. And I said, yes, that makes sense. I bought Death Stranding.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was just on sale, but okay. Digitally.
Yeah, on the PlayStation Store it was 69.
I think it was on sale. It was heavily discounted. I
what
think.
was the price? Do you remember?
I'm not sure, to be honest. But that's those are the moments when you really strike and then you expand your library.
I paid 17 euros for the new version. I think that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. Energy earned by rival. Okay, we are.
You gotta love those. Speaking of the game, you gotta love those room blueprints where you can use a preset for the rooms when you. In the early versions, I still remember you had to place all the building things, all the items in the room manually every time you built one. So this makes life so much easier.
Yes, in the beginning I wanted to set it all up manually, but then later I realized now these blueprints are very helpful, and then on my Steam account, I'm now not playing on my Steam account here, but on my Steam account I have some blueprints saved by myself, which I created, and that's also really, really handy in that game. He says the courier simulator, yeah. You did not understand what was going on. I must say this game is sometimes...
It's a Hideo Kojima game, that's it. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, that's right. And sometimes the setting or the story is the main character of a game, and not only the mechanics. And because these days you can see they have Norman Reedus and Nicholas Winding Refn and Lea Seydoux. So this game is made for being a movie-like experience, and but that's okay. Yeah. But now I'm still waiting for some prestige points. To get these, what else can I build?
Just briefly looking at the mission goals, you seem to be looking quite okay.
Yes, it's okay. I need now...
You know the game much better than I do by now, so...
Oh, okay. So I once... I was part of a stream. I played the game, but with Florian from Florian Delac, and yes, and he can play that game.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
If anyone can play it, he can. But of course he should be.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
He's a developer, so.
But it's so much pressure because you're playing that game and he's sitting there, and so okay, hopefully I'm doing that right and doing this right. In the end, he said, "Yeah, it was okay." And so, okay, good, okay, good.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of these games, not days. One of these games, Spacebase Startopia, that really caters to a lot of different play styles, I think. So there's not necessarily a bad way to play it. It's just they're all just different ways. You know, everyone has their pace, their style, and I think in a lot of ways. We respect the player in our games, and there's not so much not so much explanation, not so much walkthrough that we give to the player when it comes to play style. So we just present you with the tools, and then it's up to the player to use them more or less.
I did some strategy guides for this game, and just to give people help a little bit of what's going on, the different races and the different devices and rooms. But overall, you can play it competitive, or you can just relax and look at your alien ant farm.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's a famous German term when it comes to these games where you see so much things moving and going on, all the little aliens doing their jobs and their tasks. And the German phrase that was coined for this by a video games journalist is the Wusel factor.
The Wusel factor, yes.
The Wusel factor. And it was just one journalist who used that phrase and coined it. And from then on, it became so popular. I don't even know how I would translate it into English. It's the what's a Wusel factor? It's the Wusel factor.
The Wusel factor, yes, the German Wusel factor.
It's the term for explaining that so many things are happening in the game, so much things are moving, people are working, aliens are going about their jobs, little things happening, animations here and there, and you are just, the observer watching these things happen that you set in motion, more or less, because you are the god. The creator, the commander of the station, and then you just watch all your aliens, the alien visitors and your workers do their thing, and that's the Wusel factor. Tropico also has it.
Yeah.
The Anno games have it, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's just nice to see, things happening.
In this game, I felt...
Yeah, the Settlers, of course. Yeah.
Yes,
the original Wusel Factor game.
I felt like a god in that game until that point when Val started to talk to me.
Yeah, getting insulted by Val is one of the unique selling points of this game. Yes. for a lot of people. For other people, it's like the key turning off point.
But you can switch her off.
That's when they jump off and give us a bad review.
Because of Val. Thanks, Val. Thanks.
Because we as Calypso or as Realmforge Studios had the audacity to insult our customer.
Yeah, you cannot making it right for everyone. And I had some guests here in the stream that said, well, I don't like things about this game and this game, and that is not a problem as long as you can help us with that. There was one who said, "Oh, Port Royal 4 is nothing," and I said, "You do not help us with that. So what is your problem? Write it to me. It is no problem." And then he started to write it, and I said, "Yes, those are points. That is much better as just telling us this game is waste." So those guys do not help us, or we cannot help them as well.
Yeah, I mean, the frustration is sometimes understandable, of course, if you're really waiting for a game to come out and then it doesn't meet your every expectation. It's very understandable that some people are angry or even outright argue with us and insult us or something. But I mean, in the end, you always have to realize these are games. Of course, people pay money for it, so they expect a certain quality, and we always try to achieve that quality. But it's a difficult topic, and I think we do a fairly okay job in recognizing criticism and working with feedback, constructive feedback, and looping that forward to our producers. So maybe to give people some insight on that process. I mean, our community management obviously does a stellar job being active on the Steam forums, almost reading every single post that users make. All the reviews are getting read. So And whenever there's any kind of constructive feedback, it gets forwarded to the product managers, to the producers, to the studio, and they collect all that feedback. And there's nothing that really gets unheard. So nothing is really missed. So of course, some people use that as an opportunity to be really loud and rude.
Yeah.
But you don't have to. And I think the community itself does a great job at recognizing those voices that are reasonable. And even with Spacebase, I mean, we have to perfectly admit that our launch wasn't the most perfect one in the world, and it could have been better, of course. But I think we tried our best to deliver on all the feedback that came in, also during the pre-purchase beta, and the game has already evolved from there. So we are at version 1.3 right now with lots of new features, quality of life updates, and it's not the end of the road. So
definitely,
we're still committed to the game, and will constantly improve it.
What I've what you are currently using?
What GPU?
Oh, what GPU?
RTX 3080.
I don't know. I have some AMD stuff here inside, but I don't know the.
But you said the graphics quality is all cranked up to the maximum level, right? So
yes, it's to the max. I think
full anti-aliasing and everything.
Check. That's settings, graphics, so resolution, display mode, frames, 60 frames, shadow quality high. Yes, everything is high. Yeah. But I don't know the exactly what setup this PC has.
It's probably below a 3080, I would say. Because
definitely. Yeah, it's
so
definitely
with a 3080, you would be able to play this game with like 100 FPS, I guess.
I can play this game at home on my laptop, and it's okay.
Yeah.
And that surprised me. And my laptop, it's a Republic of Gamer, but it's 5 or 6 years old.
Yeah.
What I wanted to say is that I'm also a gamer, and I'm also looking at other games, and sometimes you are disappointed and stuff. But I've learned that sometimes you have to work on yourself and not blame the game, because sometimes it's just not working out for you. But is it really the problem of the game, or is it just not my game? And that's the point. I do not have anything worse to say about other games. Sometimes it doesn't work, and we repeating that topic all the time as gamers with Cyberpunk. Okay, that was not so well. They learned out of it, I think, and they're constantly working on that, trying to fix that game. And now we have to be a little patient about that. But I would never say anything
you're getting
bad.
attacked.
Oh yeah, yes. I wanted to.
Watch out for the space pirates.
Yes, I need a security station. Well, I wanted to go. Can free rehabilitation chance failure base chance of insurer. Yes,
another movie reference in there.
Oh, what was that?
Gangs of Startopia.
Okay.
Gangs of New York.
Gangs of New York, yes. So I need a security station. I wanted to go for the fun. For the fun first, but that was a mistake. But luckily, I was able to research a security station, and let's hire some leviathans.
Let's get those combat mechs going.
Yeah, I think it's not so easy in that mission. To get these mechs, it's easier to get them in other missions. But we have drones, and
Yeah, I have a feeling that by the end of this mission, you will probably still need a good defensive force.
Definitely.
To be prepared for everything.
Definitely, I will.
Because this is going to be the grand finale.
So did I build? No, I need to build a factory. Because there are some parts I need from the factory to build up some mechs. Bam. Research some stuff. Loot box lottery. Why not? Yeah, but it's
here's a funny story about the loot box lottery, because I was directly involved with production of the game when we came up with the idea for the loot box lottery. And I think in some, I'm not sure if it was a press release, it was some kind of news tidbit ahead of release where we announced various rooms, and also had an example of the loot box lottery. And some guys apparently picked that up as another example for one of those games, you know, with loot boxes that you can purchase, and they said, "Oh my God, that's so cheap!" And another game with those loot boxes, and it was, you know, you have to see it's just a joke. It's a it's a satire of the of this industry, more or less, you know. And as far as I know, none of our games released so far have any kind of, you know, microtransactions, in-game currencies, random stuff that you can purchase. Of course, we're not a multiplayer heavy company, and our games are not usually multiplayer focused. But the loot box lottery is just a great example of a joke being played on the entire industry on our side, more or less.
I like it when they get some nice hats out of it.
I think another example was that was Dungeons 3, I guess, where we had a joke in-game advert. So the narrator would at some point make a joke about advertising a different game by Realmforge. And some people apparently got so mad about this, and they accused us of, you know, in-game advertisement, and it was so funny. Of course, it was in-game advertising, because we mentioned a different Realmforge game, but
Oh, come on.
That was funny.
Yes, I must say I played Warhammer Mechanicus a lot, and this is also you pay your price, and it's $12.99 or so. It's a very fair price, because you can get the soundtrack, the art book, the deals, the Heretic DLC, and all that stuff, and that's it. You have the game. You do not have to pay for. In some games, you can play one or two missions, and then your energy is done, and you have to purchase some more energy with real money. And with this game, this is yours, the full game, on your tablet. I think it's the best version of that game.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good, because you can just click on that position you want to have. That you don't have to.
The controls are really nice.
That's really good. And so, in my opinion, this is the best version. I played it on every platform.
Did you know? I think I'm not sure if it's still accurate, but I think at least at some point it was the highest rated Warhammer game out of the entire Warhammer franchise on Steam. I still think it ranks very high up there, so it's a fantastic game.
Yeah, I have a couple of friends that are really in that Warhammer universe, and I posted a pic of me with my costume before I played the game, and said, "Wow, what are you doing? What are you doing?" And so you can play Mechanicus and for Calypso and Casido.
And you were like, for the Emperor.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a total contrast to the funny and humorous universe of Spacebase Startopia. Because, well, you know, in Warhammer 40k, there is only war.
Only war. No excuses. Yes. Okay, I wanted to get some fibers by hand, so I have to terraform a little bit because I'm sure I'm not.
The terraforming feature is also one of these things that I think we can be really proud of, which was quite a nice achievement, you know, that you're being able to form the terrain and everything adjusts automatically and it just works. Yeah, when you play those games, you don't necessarily think about the tech behind all this that makes it work. And yeah, it took us a lot of iteration. I remember it was really tough to get it right, so that the terraforming would work out nice.
I like the sound design of that terraforming, especially when you dig a hole for the water. It really sounds massive, like there is something going on in the ground.
Yeah. Also, whenever you visit the biodeck, the soundtrack changes and the music gets really relaxed, and it's really nice atmosphere. That's also something I really cannot praise enough about this game, is the fantastic music soundtrack. Done by two guys, actually.
Okay.
Based in Munich. They're called Audinity, so shout out to them. They did an amazing job, because I think the Spacebase Startopia soundtrack is actually one of the most amazing soundtracks we ever had in a Calypso game. It's of course it's sci-fi, it's electronic, but it's really it gets that vibe, It really is. It's relaxing at the same time, but when things get hectic, the music changes dynamically, and it's worth every bit of money. So even if you don't necessarily think this game is something for you, you can actually go to Steam and purchase the soundtrack separately from the game. You don't have to own the game itself for that. And then you have the soundtrack in your library and can play it directly through the Steam client. You also have the MP3 files to put on your whatever device. So yeah, go ahead and purchase the soundtrack if you haven't already. It's fantastic. That's my shameless plug for.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
for today's stream.
Nice.
And also don't forget to use that voucher.
Yes, the voucher evil.
Evil for free.
Evil.
You get Dungeons 2 for free.
Evil for free again. This is the voucher in our Calypso store. So if you purchase stuff for more than $49, euros or pounds, and then you can put in Dungeons 2 as well, or you purchase Spacebase Startopia and put Dungeons 2 into your shopping cart as well, and then you can check out with a voucher, type in evil for free, and then you get Dungeons 2 for free. Dungeons 2 for free. That's so good. Okay, let's...
and also buy the soundtrack while you're at it.
Yes, and it's not important to purchase only games. You can also purchase soundtrack stuff, and if you will be over that magical 49 border, then I can unlock this one. Getting it's so hard to talk and play this game because I always think I'm forgetting
I have the
stuff.
job today.
Yes, that's not a problem. What else can we research? Hydroclean Pro
That was
Master.
part of the deal of me coming onto your stream.
Yes,
That I don't have to play.
It's not a problem because it's not a problem.
I'm a horrible player.
Okay. Yes, I can play this game. It's for me. It's harder to play Railway Empire because then I need someone that can give you a little bit more of content and knowledge, especially because I cannot play every game that is and know it really well. That's almost no. It's almost not possible. So, okay, I need some stuff. Okay, there's a dealer, but I cannot deal right now. I'm able to pick up a signal, a spaceship, adrift in space. We could send an expedition to salvage. Yes. Okay. Refuse trade. Let's build some more stuff on... oh, there's someone who died. Oh. For this room now I need an energy distributor, yeah, energy supply. But I've got a little bit higher. So because we only have energy in this part here. And if you unlock other parts here of the fun deck, they are without energy, and so there are here these energy distributors you have to set, and you can see the range and all that buildings inside or the devices inside. They will now be powered. The Snack-O-Mat. A while ago I showed my daughters one of my favorite shows when I was a kid, Alf. And they really enjoyed it. Hydroclean Pro Master. And let's build some robots here. And for the atmosphere stuff as well. What next? I spent their energy here. Bonus objective, perform sabotage. Need more stuff. Okay, let's level up our employees. That's also important. Bam. Leviathans. And head back to our subdeck. Yeah, 82% of satisfaction is good. So I'm not doing...
So someone in chat mentioned that this mission is crazy hard. But I think you're doing a really good job so far.
Yeah, it surprises me because talking and usually I have a rating for.
Or you're using cheats.
No,
Admit it now.
no, I'm not using cheats. No.
AI
Once
is the only one that cheats.
Yeah, I used the cheat once. I think it was my second stream overall here at Calypso, and we played Tropico 6 and put infinity money and just playing around with that game. That was, but okay, unlock. We can do now a little bit more stuff in here. What do we need for that? 375 off. Yeah, up, down, left, right, BA, start. Yeah, there was a good time back in the days when you bought magazines and there were these cheat codes and the end of the magazine. And do you know? I forgot what I can do with the dead alien here. Is there something special? Do you remember? Dead aliens don't usually have a shrink effect. I can't remember.
Looks relatively healthy for a dead alien, if you ask me. So. Yeah, maybe put it in the recycler or something.
Let's try that out. Yeah, okay. Okay, goodbye. Last honor. Oh man. Okay. What else do we need? Check out the factory.
Wait, did we actually put it in the recycler now? Did that work?
Nothing happened.
Okay.
Wait,
is it still in your inventory?
No. It's gone. It's gone forever. Okay, we need some minerals. Let's go to which one is no? This one is for fiber. Maybe I haven't the right biome. This is for food. This one is for fibers as well. Oh no, I have to terraform a bit. We are at this place here. Terraform, oxygen, fibers, medicines, fibers, minerals.
To open another airlock on the fire.
Yeah, I think that's maybe a good idea. We have enough. This book cannot be opened this time.
Clever and witty. It's not that it's necessarily good advice.
Yeah, but I think that's it. May works. So it's
always quite expensive, right? Expanding to the new sections.
I have to hustle a lot.
And then you never know what expects you on what awaits you on the other side.
Box of chocolate. Like here, terraforming. Go to 3. What was the fibers?
Crazy
minerals.
To think that you are the commander of a space station where half of the station is still undiscovered.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's something like your.
Because someone must have put it there, right?
Yeah, maybe your uncle was once the owner of that, and then he died, and suddenly you get a message. So now you're the new owner, but the keys are missing for some gates.
I'm sure there's a very logical and sensible explanation in the story for this.
I'm pretty sure about that. Toxic waste. Oh, the Meldenorian. Is that also?
No way.
This will be reduced.
Just a spelling error.
Okay, let's wait until we get some minerals. That's very important. This micromanagement is really. It's really challenging when you are talking or gaming, because now, what did I miss? So why is the factory not
try
working?
To be more helpful now.
No, it's okay.
Because
I need some minerals.
We don't want to lose this.
Yeah, it's not. But okay, I have to clean the toxic waste. How was that? can I clean the toxic waste? Forgot that. This is a long time ago I played this game. So unlock the bar.
I think the dryads usually don't they perform that automatically on the
No. There is the possibility to use the toxic waste and throw it into was it the research lab? I think you can throw it into the research lab and then no. Come on, what was? Is there anyone out there? GTA San Andreas.
Come on, help us.
Yes, I completely forgot because you can clean it. So the community had to search for the cheat codes because Rockstar did not publish them right away. But because of the way the cheat system was programmed, there were several ways to activate the same cheat on PC. So a lot of the cheat codes are, to this day, better known by a random sequence of letters than by the code Rockstar intended. Okay, it's... Prickly Rose, can I ask you, when is the gonna be a patch for Xbox One? I still can't play. I was in a preview for a month before it came out, and it's still unplayable on the Xbox One. So I played it.
That depends on the definition of unplayable.
Yes.
Maybe if there's a technical error, we can try and help through our customer support.
Yes, contact our customer support. But I played it on my private Xbox One.
It is definitely playable, yes. So.
Yeah, I played it on my Xbox One, and I didn't. So I had no dropouts or so.
But in any case, the larger 1.3 update is definitely coming also for consoles, so it will be out on Xbox One. Mm-hmm. So potentially, it could fix your problem.
Yeah, just a little bit patient or contact
Other than that, I would recommend to get in touch with our customer service at support@calypsomedia.com.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So I need this research lab.
But nice to hear that you were in the game preview for Xbox. Prickly Rose Petal.
Yeah, I can't stay online. It freezes a lot to the point of not be playable. Huh.
Is that probably in one of the later missions where you have a lot of sections unlocked? Maybe there's because the larger your station is, the higher the chance of the game at some point really struggling with memory issues. So maybe that could be a reason, but that should be fixed by loading an earlier save game.
Okay.
Just doing things differently. So there always are some random crashes that you will encounter and maybe never be able to fix because they are so rare.
From starting the game, it's been like that. Okay, that I never had an issue like that, and I was also in the game preview. Yeah, maybe contact our support would be.
Just trying to think about things that you could do on the Xbox. I know that the autosave feature is something that sometimes tends to momentarily freeze the game, so I'm not sure if on Xbox you have an option to turn it off or change the interval, so that could be something.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I recommend getting in touch with our support team. And if it's something they are aware of or we know of, then they will be able to definitely give you a few things you can try to fix it.
When the update?
I don't think we have a fixed date yet. It's definitely coming because it's been released on PC. So usually the testing on consoles takes a bit longer. Also the whole approval process. But as soon as that's all done, we will of course release it. Yeah, so if you have an option to turn off autosaving, that may very well be a solution to that freezing problem.
That's a good.
Because
and
you know,
healthy
the larger your station gets, the larger your save game is, and the longer it takes to save those save games. Just remember to save manually.
Oh
Because,
yeah.
if you make a mistake and want to go back, there's no autosave. Yeah, but I expect the 1.3 update to alleviate a lot of the small issues we have with the game.
I still need minerals. Okay, someone cleaned the toxic waste. Or maybe you were right about the dryads, that this is another
They are usually
opportunity.
quite
Okay.
clever, so they can work on their own.
Okay.
That's actually one of the things I like about these games, also with Tropico, you know. Things just happen. Sometimes you know why they happen, sometimes you don't exactly know why. But it's part of the fun, you know, to figure those things out.
Yeah. I'm a little bit slow in getting all that stuff I need. Ugh. Ugh. Bam. Oh, forgot to check out the people on Facebook, so I have to switch here. Okay. Yes, continue. Can we research some more stuff with the research lab? Run HydroClean Pro Master. And I'm not doing this. Maybe building a brick now. Where is it? The brick. One of my favorite buildings. And for the case, like a mech transporter. Oh, and take a good look at our atmosphere. So when playing this at home, I usually try to make the Spacebase a little bit a nicer place with all that goodies here.
I know what you mean.
With all that goodies here, simple locker, and you can add
small decoration.
Small decoration, yeah. And that's a lot of fun. But
there's also a German term for that, the Schönbauer.
Okay.
Not the farmer in Bauer, but the nice builder.
The nice builder, yeah.
Yeah, the perfectionist.
Oh my god.
Yeah, not necessarily perfectionist, because, you know, as it is with all these games, sometimes the most efficient way to play these games or to build things in these games is not the most beautiful one.
Yeah, that's right. At the moment, I'm definitely not in. My Spacebase is not a beauty. Oh, this is expensive.
Yeah, but it works.
Yeah.
That counts. And it seems to be quite efficient also.
Yeah, but
you're getting a bit behind the curve, I think. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
You're still in the lead.
Yeah, I'm still in the lead, yes, but I'm afraid. Oh yes, I wanted to go to the biodeck to get some more minerals. I think I have to hire more dryads now. That's crucial. I'm very happy I cannot hear the sound of the game right now, because that would...
Keep it up, Commander.
You also don't have the sound on?
No, I don't have the sound on.
Yeah, same for me, because I need to see you.
Yes.
Or otherwise I would hear you double.
Yeah, that's right, yes, but for me it's like the the music and I know this game quite well, so it's not really necessary to hear the game sound now, and I enjoy it. I enjoy the Wednesday streams, especially in these days where you do not have that much of a contact, and so it's really nice seeing a lot of people joining our streams every week and having a nice chat and fun. And lost my transmitter. So nothing's here. Oh, here. And that was a very funny thing when I did the stream with Florian Delang, and I built up this brick, and I told him, well, it would be nice if these guys would wear orange jackets when they get. And he said, yes, in the next update there will be. And they said, oh, cool. Yeah. As you can see there. It's
nice. Yeah, it's all those little details that really make the game come alive.
And this is really George Orwell-like, this eye here. So maybe I will open up another bulkhead and build another security station. Trying to prepare getting more drones and maybe a second mech. Do you have a COVID injection yet?
Do you mean whether I'm vaccinated?
Yes.
Not yet, unfortunately. So I'm still waiting for it.
Okay.
I'm very eager to get one. Because that's the way. That's the way.
This is the way. This is the way. Yeah.
Speaking of the Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian.
So yeah, but I think, anyways, things are getting a bit more normal now. So
I hope so. Yes.
As it was with last summer. So hopefully not a next wave coming in winter. But yeah.
It's,
I think it was enough now.
Oh yes. I will get my second one the end of the month.
Nice.
And then I'm tanky.
Yeah. You know, I always want to make that joke whenever I get my shot at the vaccination center or the doctor, that when I get my first shot and then they say, okay, your next appointment is going to be then and then, I will then tell them with a completely straight face, no need to. I already have the power of all five companies now. So, and then just to see their reaction. No need for another vaccination. No. Already have them all now.
I think sometimes doctors, they are not so funny.
Yeah, I mean, it's a serious topic, so
yeah,
not quite sure if it's really appropriate to make such a joke.
So one time I went to the doctor and I sat down and he asked me, so why are you here? And I just told him that there was nothing interesting on television. That was my answer, and he was like, huh? What? And I said, okay, no. Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, I also have quite a chatty doctor. So whenever I go to the doctor, whenever I have to, at least, which is luckily not all that often. Yeah. I have to wait for a long time in the waiting room, and then when it's finally your turn, or when you get to see the doctor, he starts chatting about all crazy things, and it's like, sorry, but I'm here for some kind of treatment, and it's sometimes really weird, and you think about all these people waiting in the waiting room, and this doctor keeps talking about stuff like movies.
Maybe you
even like we do on the stream, getting sidetracked. And at one point I told him not want to be rude and interrupt the discussion, but I think there are a lot of other patients waiting there. Maybe they're feeling way worse than I do. So
we're not in a barber shop here.
Yeah, right.
Energy core.
But yeah, then again, of course I appreciate him taking the time. So maybe he's also kind of a psychiatrist and trying to get more information out of me that way or something.
Well, sometimes you feel not very well because of other things and that you cannot see in first place. So why not?
I'm sure the doctors in Spacebase Startopia are the same. The Greys, what are they called? The Greys?
The Graysolarians. The
Graysolarians.
The Greys Anatomies, yeah. They remind me a little bit of Paul. Did you see that movie?
It vaguely rings a bell. What was that?
It was that alien. He looks really similar, and oh no, they're destroying my. Where is the attack?
I'm sorry for distracting you again.
No.
There's some serious stuff going on.
Yeah, I'll try to attack them. Where are the drones? Come on. No, Paul, he really looks like these Graysolarians, and it is with Nick Frost and Simon Pegg.
Nice.
And they are on a road trip to check out some mysterious places in the United States, like Area 51 and mysterious something, I don't know. And Paul escaped from Area 51, and then he takes a ride with these two dudes. And he's so funny, and they say, well, he wants to put something in our butts. And then Paul appears and says, why shall I do that? Do you think I collect farts? Yeah, that's a really nice, funny movie.
I think the Graysolarians are based on the very typical kind of Roswell alien.
Yeah.
Area 51.
Did you see, I think the name is Alien Worlds on Netflix?
No.
That is really interesting. It's like a documentary, and there are a lot of scientists and very clever people that are simulating another planet based on the knowledge we have on from our planet and how life forms behave. And then they think, okay, imagine a planet which is twice the size of the Earth, and the atmosphere is like so. How would creatures look like and behave? But because of that knowledge they got from researchers here on our planet, and
That's
they
interesting.
and they have. You can see these planets. They did it in CGI and in highest quality, a really highest quality, and it looks like a documentary shot on another planet. Yeah, that was really interesting. First, I thought, well, is that wasting time because it's just?
Or did they just show footage of Spacebase Startopia?
Yeah, that's
So
what.
this could be a space station based on actual scientific research.
Maybe they found a way to escape from this space base and find some planets out there. No, that's.
I mean, in the end, you know why the donut is shaped like that. So in order to make sure that there's gravity on the,
that's
the
right.
space station,
And
because it's always rotating.
Yeah, that's right. It's rotating. That's what we learned from Interstellar.
And also from 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Oh yes.
Coming back to that. So
yeah.
I think they were the first to show
Yeah.
like a torus-shaped space station that would actually work in space
Yeah.
for
Oh.
artificial gravity.
So we need. Where's my factory? We need one circuit board to build our mech.
You can't escape the space base. That makes this game a whole lot darker. Yep. Yeah, you're constantly trapped on that station, and you have to build the station over and over again. No, I think the campaign is really about different space stations that you have to visit across the galaxy.
Definitely. I never played. Oh no, I played the free game, but only for stuff capturing. But I'm a campaign player. I really
also
need
like stories.
Yes, I need the stories. I need my tasks, and this is usually the way I'm playing these games.
I think a lot of people, also our analysis shows that a lot of people even start with the free game modes and don't even bother with the campaign until they are really done with their first free game.
Oh, okay.
But of course, yeah, if you're up for the challenge, because the free game, of course, is a bit intimidating at first. The campaign really walks you through all the different aspects and features of the game step by step, so it's really like a expanded tutorial. Of course, the later missions and especially the final one like this is supposedly really difficult, but you're such a pro that you can master it with ease.
It's getting pretty narrow here at the end. But I didn't want to.
I have a feeling it won't be over then. Something is bound to happen, I guess. So yeah, better make sure you're prepared for everything.
No, not yet. So I only need. Where is the factory? Over there? No, right here. Because I need a circuit board, and then I can build finally my first mech. Finally. Yeah, but I didn't want to play the easy mode.
Congratulations, Commander.
So I chose the commander mode.
Very well done. Apparently you are not all that keen
We
on
did
having
it.
9,000
Made
volts
it.
running through your brain. However,
Yeah,
I have
but
decided
now-
to expand the competition a
Yeah,
little.
that's what I
Let's add a
expected.
military component to the whole thing.
Yeah.
Conquer your opponent's
So they will-
frontline sector to avoid
Oh no, they will get me.
Commander.
Do you have that mech up and running?
No, no, why not? Why not building that? So next time I need another strategy. I was up for leveling up my fun deck because I'm more a pacifist, not prepared for war. Come on, my circuit board, take it. Oh no! Commander, your opponent is already mobilizing. Now build that up. Why aren't you? I just dropped the circuit board inside of that. Fast.
Under pressure.
Oh. Okay. Can we save the day or not?
You will find out in our next episode of Calypso Live.
On Wednesday. I think maybe next week I will play Dungeons 2. Don't forget.
So, someone in chat right at the beginning of the stream, I think, said he wants to see, or they want to see more Dungeons content, and I
Okay.
absolutely agree.
Okay, then next week is set Dungeons 2. That one which you can get for free if you purchase Spacebase Startopia in our store, Calypso store, or if you purchase stuff for 49, then put Dungeons 2 in your shopping cart as well. And with the code EVIL for free. Dr. Gust, thank you
I'm
a
helping
lot.
out a bit with moderation.
That's you?
Yeah.
I thought you have another.
I'm undercover.
You're undercover. Okay, thanks a lot.
Not my official name, but yeah.
Okay. I see. What's going on, guys? Oh, here are my circuit boards.
You don't necessarily have to buy Spacebase Startopia to get the voucher, right? The voucher is works for any games that are
any content as long as it's over your shopping cart is over 40,
Startopia.
49 euros, US dollars or pound.
Right.
So you can purchase soundtracks, etc. Come on. What time is it? Oh, we still have some time. Now they can build it. Finally. I think I have to.
This is going to be the last time I pull that joke. Get Dungeons 2 for
free. I like it. Like it. It has a nice rhythm. Okay, some circuit boards, some minerals. Let's get some minerals. So next time I will have a different strategy for this mission. Oh, come on. Here, this is a possibility to harvest it. This one. I'm not that garden fan, so I think the biodeck would be the last of these decks I would visit.
As a visitor to the space station?
Yes, I'm not that nature guy. I like a little bit more the city, the action.
So you would hang around the subdeck. Not go for the fun, but try to see how everything is working on that space station.
Yeah. Oh, now I'm losing control. I'm losing control.
I just wanted to say, even myself with so little insight in the game, I can see that things are not necessarily going the way they should.
A couple of maybe 4 minutes ago, so I was checking out that 78%. Oh, it's okay. And now coming back to the subdeck and
But are you already under
atmosphere.
attack by the enemy, or is it?
No. I
happening?
think the atmosphere is one. Okay. Yes. Here is pretty bad. Try to fight against it. Didn't see that, and I need some more fuzzies. Okay, that should help a little bit more. Just randomly build that stuff here. And I need another berth as well. That is very important, because now there are so many aliens on my space base. Okay. And
Oh yeah, Snowford, we actually released a Tropico 6 update just yesterday.
Oh.
So yeah, I think it's safe to say that Tropico 6, the series, is gonna be running for quite some time. So
Yeah, the last add-on was really fun with the drones,
Caribbean Skies.
Caribbean Skies. Yeah.
There's more coming, but I can't spoil
Yeah.
anything right now.
It was very funny when we wanted to do the preview stream for Caribbean Skies, and just
Oh, there was something with an update, right? They just did an update when you were trying to play, right?
right. That was not a problem because that update was not really big, but the problem was it was the release day of Cyberpunk,
Oh,
and so there was no chance to downloading
Units are currently engaged
stuff.
in combat, Commander.
So everyone downloaded Cyberpunk, and we weren't able to. Oh no! Oh, now it's. Oh, they have 2 mechs.
I have a slight feeling that this doesn't
No,
look,
that doesn't
really
look really good.
very good.
Oh,
It's only a feeling,
no.
so I could be wrong. Everything
I
could be
need
fine.
I need another strategy for the next time, I think. No, there was too much of a hustle later on because I didn't set up the biodeck in the best way. So
But the good thing is, we have lots of people out there who can now go ahead and try to do better.
yeah, definitely.
Oh, nice. Here they come. This is where the fun begins.
Oh, come on.
Not necessarily the fun for you.
No, but what about you? I sent you to. Ah, okay. He is moving. He's too far away. Huh?
But I think it's really nice of you to go into that mission without, knowing what expects you. So it's a real situation
Yeah.
for players out there. It's nothing staged, nothing scripted.
I think for me, this Wednesday streams are very important because I do not have that many time slots for me playing games at home. But no one can take these 2 hours.
Here we have
From
our Mac now.
Yeah, but it's too late. But we have 2 mechs. Oh, this. I want to put that toxic waste into that. So can we open the bulkhead?
Yeah, now the elevators, of course, are jammed. All right. Here we go.
So we gonna attack them. So now where are you guys? Come on.
Startopia.
The drones are coming. Where are the mechs? Ah, here. Now, this is a party.
Fix bayonets.
Revenge! Charge! We ended
the
up
Emperor.
for the
well.
for well.
Commander, you want to lose all your mechs in combat.
Oh
Would you
no.
like the 90,000
Oh, they were
all at once, or would you rather
stronger than me.
No.
convenient buy portions?
Yes, one drone is still there. Fight, little
Last man
drone.
standing.
Last thing.
Last drone standing.
Oh
drone.
no. So how
See,
many?
I told you.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be the end of the mission with that.
Oh
you
yes.
should be prepared. But I think that is the challenge of the mission, really. In the early stages to really get that military force up.
Yeah.
and at the same time make enough energy to stay ahead.
Yes, I thought that it's just a race for the energy, and that was the reason I tried to set up my fun deck, and that broke my my neck.
I think it was the right approach, but the focus could have been more on the military side.
Yes.
Because of course you need to make that energy to stay on top of the race, but just barely, you know. So every excess energy you have needs to be spent on military installations, on mechs and droids.
Yeah. I should build dirty bombs.
The bombs, yeah.
Okay. Is that also here with the sabotage? Galactic? No. Criminal gang, assassin, epidemic plague. Huh. Energy absorber. Where can I build this bomb? What's going on here? UV grenade. Nope. No, I tried to find something.
There are definitely some kind of bombs, because you know at least the enemy can use them.
Ah, okay.
Sabotage your station. So.
Yes, and that was the point. I tried to find something to sabotage them here, and I thought this was it, but it's only an inspector. Band of criminal to the victim station. Yeah, this is something. Maybe assassin. Yes, this is the one who plays bombs.
Yeah.
But how can I? Yeah, next time this is gonna be a different. Oh no, I can open that one.
Be careful with your jokes. Be careful what you wish for, as they say. we might just as well implement it into our games.
Yes. The self-destruction or something like that.
Right.
If I will go to hell, I take some of you with me. So they took over my this place.
The Kraken in Port Royal. Release the Kraken.
Yeah, definitely. But a space Kraken. Oh my god.
Space Kraken.
Yeah.
That's nice. That would be nice. I know we have space whales.
Yeah. I built that place. It's on the fun deck, I think. Not today, but
I can watch the space whales.
Yeah, it's some sort of a therapy, I think, for aliens. Yeah. Oh, I do not have cargo holes. They destroyed all that stuff. Oh, I cannot get to a positive.
Yeah.
Oh.
Going to be really tricky to turn this one around, I guess.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Everywhere, no.
They're still
Look at this. Oh no. But they're partying
on the dance floor.
They're partying. But they're partying a little too hard on some spots. No. Everyone
still going on.
Everyone dies out of diseases and this
now
was.
We have a proper Warhammer 40k game going here.
This is a proper way. Yeah.
40k.
Oh my.
Where there's only war.
Goodness.
Only war and misery.
Oh no. Well, maybe we play some Immortal Realms for the next 20 minutes.
You really love that game, right?
Yeah, I do.
I can barely tell.
Yeah, I really like it. I think it's that game I spent the second most of my time in the last 6-7 months.
But you also enjoyed another Realmforge game, which is very different to this one and to all the other Realmforge games.
Yeah.
And that is Dark.
Dark, yes.
Startopia.
I can understand critics about this game, definitely. But
It's one of our very early games.
yes. But I must say, I started this game as a let's play, so just a retro let's play, and I got so deep into that story, and finally I found it so challenging, and I really liked that sessions recording the VODs for Dark. Yes.
Nice.
And now I'm not sure if I can continue it on the channel, but I want to finish it, and I will finish it in my private time. But then maybe someone comes and says, "Well, don't you want to finish Dark?" And then I have to restart it and play until that point because it's out of save. And so I think I cannot create a second save game for Dark.
Were you playing on PC or on console?
Xbox 360.
360, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe through another user profile?
Core is taking damage.
Yeah, maybe.
Create
Yeah.
a new account basically on the console, and then you can start over.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe I will do that because I really want to finish it. I think I know where the story goes, but it's okay. Oh, I think I do not. They conquered everything. I do not have any fuzzy left. Oh no.
Core is taking damage.
And now
Yeah,
it's
this session had it all. We were so enthusiastic in the beginning. Oh, everything is working out so great.
Yes, and all the people out there, the stream. Yeah, you're doing
We
well. You're
went
doing
through
well.
all the emotions.
Yeah. If that was not entertaining, I don't know. Yes, and this is the best time to again tell you guys you can get Dungeons 2 for free if you purchase some stuff on our Calypso store. You can purchase Spacebase Startopia, put that in your shopping cart, as well as Dungeons 2. Then check out with the voucher Evil for free, and then you will get this Dungeons 2 for free. Or you purchase stuff for the minimum of 49 euros or US dollars or pounds, and then Dungeons 2 is yours. Defeat. So I hope my wife is not in the stream. She hates losers. Man.
The Thunderdome.
Yeah,
You know,
that was
like the famous quote from the Mad Max movie Beyond Thunderdome. 2 men enter, 3 men leave.
three men leave.
Oh wait! It was a bit different, I guess.
Yeah. 2 men enter, 3 leave. What? And very important to say is that this voucher only is valid for until Thursday night. So if you are watching it later as a VOD, the stream, so maybe your time is time is over. Yes, we still have almost 10 minutes left to play. Let's do a little bit of a free play, just just for fun and talk. What else? What topics do we have? What can we talk about? Things. Yes, E3 is coming. What are you expecting from the E3? Is there a special thing?
I mean, sure, it's not going to be the traditional show floor experience, but we are quite used to that now. Of course, it's for us in the industry always a bit disappointing because we can't get to see, the people out there playing, enjoying our games and really get that feedback, which is also something that we really like and enjoy about Gamescom, for example, where we really get to engage with the players out there, and even people from Calypso marketing, PR, producing, QA, product management. If they are at Gamescom, they always try to find some time to, besides all the business stuff, of course, they try to find some time to go down to the show floor and really engage with people that are playing our games, the new and upcoming, just to get that direct feedback, because that's, I think, really, really important to see. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame, of course, that with the pandemic we are not able to have those shows in person, but things are going more and more digital. So also Calypso, I think, will have a lot of nice things to show. Obviously, I can't tell you too much, but yeah, there's things right around the corner that are really exciting as far as Calypso news go. So make sure to follow us on all our channels, not to miss that one important piece of information.
Definitely.
Exclusive reveal or whatever it's going to be. Subscribe to the newsletter. Follow the YouTube channel. I know, Patrick, you also do those news segments. So yeah, I'm sure that by next week or even on the weekend, we will have some exciting news in the making. And I'm personally, of course, I'm excited about everything that's being announced around this time now. I think it already started with some big things. Sony showed first gameplay of the new Horizon Zero Dawn game on PS5, and then just today we had a reveal of Battlefield, the new Battlefield.
Oh, haven't missed that.
Seen that.
No.
If you're into the series,
not really, but I'm interested. Just checking that out. Yeah,
it's it's nice to get this vibe, and a lot of us players get together in chats on Discord or wherever, and we just talk about these things. And yeah, that's I think another perk of being in this industry is like you get to connect with so many professionals out there, and who are really professional at both their job, but also super passionate about gaming. So yeah, that's really exciting.
So I'm looking forward for maybe a little surprise. I've read something today about the Xbox guys are trying to publish or trying to co-publish, I don't know what the plan is, the next Hideo Kojima project. That was what I read, so maybe this is gonna be a surprise reveal what the next title is from his studio. And yes, there are so many things. I can remember when I was younger, you had to wait. There was the E3, and you knew that, but you had to wait another month until the magazines came out. That was so hard.
Magazines.
And today it's just okay. There's the live stream, or you can get it 1 hour later. All that stuff. Shouldn't the sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn be Horizon 1 Dawn? I think that is should be 1 Dawn, and then 2 Dawn and 3 Dawn. Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, that looked really good, that game.
Did you play, Patrick, Horizon Zero Dawn?
Not yet. I got it for free in that play at home thing, but I haven't started it. Just started Last of Us, the remastered.
And that's the first one, right?
That's the first one. Yeah, I haven't played that one, and I will definitely start playing Horizon when I've done Last of Us. Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's really a fresh of breath air. Also, I think for the studio, who previously only did Killzone games, and they said themselves more or less, we are tired of these shooters. They were really good shooters.
Oh, Killzone was amazing.
Amazing, but you know, there's a point where the studio needs to something else,
something fresh. Yes,
as was the case with Spacebase Startopia for Realmforge, of course. So they really wanted to do a new game in a entirely new setting.
Yeah, definitely.
At first, everyone was joking about this being, like dungeons in space,
okay.
Which is kind of, a bit true, of course.
When I'm
also building stuff.
when I see that mission we've just played, yes, it is definitely inspired. I think at that. So for me, it would be interesting. How much money do you have to put in a game like Horizon Zero Dawn?
It's crazy. I would imagine it's at least half of the budget goes into marketing and stuff.
Yes, for sure, yeah. But overall, you have to build this great world. So many people have to work on that. I think the costs are. I think you can compare it to bigger movie projects in these days.
Absolutely, and with all these big projects, and I remember just a few days ago, I remember someone saying, I'm not sure who it was, but I heard someone saying about making video games in particular, it's basically impossible. It's absolutely impossible to do something like a modern day complex video game because of the so many things that could go wrong and couldn't work out in the end, that it is actually something that he would consider to be impossible, because it's basically just such a complex task with so many people being involved. But I guess it's the same for the movie industry as well. So
definitely, yes.
Every one of these large projects is really intimidating. And if you think about it, going back to the old days when you had someone like Sid Meier programming Civilization entirely on his own, doing everything for the game, doing coding, graphics, marketing, distribution, publishing, PR, basically everything in one person, and that's really amazing. And
that was his life. Yeah. That's.
Yeah, and nowadays video games have become such a complex thing that it's really not entirely outrageous to say it's impossible.
Yes,
it's
definitely.
Really a miracle that these games come out and work the way they work and actually be fun to play.
Yes, and for that it was very important that things are going more digitally, that you can still fix some issues. And we had Jochen Färber here as a guest PR manager of the Sony PlayStation department, and he told us something, that they put a face of a person into the video game, and then the real person was very annoyed about that situation. It was a mistake about a game and stuff, and then they had a lawsuit running. And in these days, they couldn't just patch this face out. It was implemented in the game and done. Yeah, and today you can just say, okay, sorry for that, and get another face.
Yeah. Back then, you had to be really careful what you put on a disc or on a cartridge or whatever.
Yeah.
It absolutely had to work. of course, it's still the same, and our QA is really keen on making sure that all our games are really polished as much as they can be polished at day one when they come out. But the internet just makes so many things so much easier.
Yeah, that's right.
Of course, we don't, we can't use that as an excuse to say, it doesn't matter what we put on the disk, we will patch it. But in a way, of course, when you see that some publishers are now, especially on PC, are starting to release games at retail entirely without the disk. Mm-hmm. It's just a Steam code, basically, so to say. But that's the way it goes. And even on consoles, I mean, the physical disc you get in the box is just your license. It's just your
right.
copy protection.
We will fix that after.
Is online and downloaded, so the disc is really just.
Yes, I saw that on a couple of Nintendo Switch games where you purchased the box, but inside it was also the code and not the cartridge.
They're now starting to really do that as an option. So I don't think we already have that option on PlayStation or on Xbox, but it's I think in the foreseeable future it will be definitely like that, or maybe the retail business will the classic, brick and mortar stores will vanish for games altogether. But we'll see.
We made our money in early access already. No reason to finish development. That's right, Snuffer. We have to produce a game. I think yes. That's nice. Yeah. And now we are finished for this Wednesday Calypso Live stream. Don't forget the voucher Evil for free, and you can get Dungeons 2 for free when you purchase Spacebase Startopia, or it's not necessary to purchase Spacebase Startopia, but you have to fill your shopping cart to 49 euros, dollars or pounds in a minimum, and then you can extra put in Dungeons 2 to your shopping cart. Check out via the voucher Evil. I will put it into the comments again.
And I use that opportunity one last time, I swear, to say you get Dungeons 2 for free. Not
for
Dungeons 2. Dungeons 2, 4, and 3 for free.
No, that's good because that sounds nice. Okay, yes.
I apologize for that terrible pun.
Yes, that's definitely okay. Yes. Okay. Thank you guys out there following my loss here, my epic loss, and hope you had a great time with us next Wednesday. I don't know what we will stream next week, so maybe Dungeons 2, I think, why not? And Timo, thanks a lot for your time.
Likewise, Patrick, thanks for having me. It was again such an honor, such a pleasure.
Oh, cool, thank you.
Talking live to the man, the legend, the one and only.
Yes, the only, yes. The one you can find every Wednesday right here. Okay, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Timo. Until next time, next Wednesday, and have fun checking out all that stuff on the E3. Maybe we have something pretty cool for you out there as well. Good night and goodbye.
Bye-bye.